We have featured Tŷ Pawb previously in some other videos we've done, and what Tŷ Pawb offers are an undercover marketplace with small units that people can rent out inexpensively to test out their business before they get to a point where they've had to invest an awful lot of money into something that possibly won't work. For one person in particular, this concept has worked brilliantly. Number 11 Lord Street is Wrexham Trainer Revival's first shop in Wrexham. Steve, you basically are the best example of what Tŷ Pawb can provide someone who wants to give self-employment and their own business a bit of a go.
That's very kind, yeah. Yeah, it was a no-brainer for me. I was desperate to try and start something. And I'd seen Tŷ Pawb as the perfect place, creative, full of people, artistic, and offering perfect environment really for what I wanted to do to start with, just to see if it was a possibility of growing a business there. This is proof that it was, and it's grown and grown.
You tell us what you think this shop gives you, which made you take the leap.
The trouble with Tŷ Pawb was it was a workspace and a shop, and it became a little bit scruffy. I needed a place where I could hide all the stuff that I do, which isn't great. You know, all cleaning trainers and stuff like that, and dirty shoes, and have a lovely environment that people can shop in, which I wasn't able to do in Tŷ Pawb. So this came up with a little back shop, little sink, so I could clean all my trainers, and a nice shop for people to come in and spend a bit of money. Yeah, it's
a stunning shop. Best laid plans don't always run smoothly, and you had frankly, a bloody difficult start, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a nice little secure unit in Tŷ Pawb for 3 years where there was no glass front or nothing that could be smashed. And yeah, the first month here, I got burgled. I had £8,000 worth of stock away.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a tough Saturday, that was. He even questioned whether I was going to carry on, I've got to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I said to the wife, I said, I'm going to put it all on eBay and I'm going to close the shop. Woke up Sunday morning to this social media euphoria of don't you dare shut this shop, we'll support you as much as we can. It was unbelievable, the amount of direct messages I had, the amount of messages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There was no way I was going to shut it. It just kept me going, you know. So I had a GoFundMe page set up for me, and it was set up by an American couple that had come over because of the documentary. They came into my market stall in Tŷ Pawb, and we just got chatting, became friends, just messaging friends when they'd flown back. Woke up Sunday morning to a GoFundMe page that they'd set up for me, Ray and Kirsten Webb, and yeah, and that was just amazing, the amount of donations I had. I got a message on the Saturday morning, I think it was two weeks later after the burglary, from Kirsten, who set up the GoFundMe page for me, and she said, "Have you been on your GoFundMe page today?" I said, "No." She said, "You need to go on, there's been a big donation." And Liam Pencil Craftsman in Tŷ Pawb had donated some shirt money that he'd sold, which was absolutely lovely as well. And it was like 260 quid, and I said, "Oh yeah, that's Liam, my friend. He's sold some shirts for me and donated the money." She goes, "No, it's not Liam." She said, "You need to go on now." So I clicked on, and Rob and Ryan, £3,500. So absolutely blown away. Absolutely blown away. But it literally saved the shop.
What do you think the shop would offer to people who are interested in Wrexham and Wrexham Football Club in particular?
Unique pieces that you can't get in the club shop. A lot of history. I do like sweatshirts with shirts on from like the late 70s through the 80s, 90s to the present day. Individual trainers, and I provide a service. I clean trainers for people. I do custom work so they can have personalisation put on them.
Steve, best of luck.
Thank you, mate.
And
always a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
A bit of a plea on behalf of Wrexham businesses in general. Whenever practical, whenever possible this Christmas, try and keep your hard-earned money spent in the town. And this is a fantastic opportunity, this shop, for you to do that. To buy something peculiar to Wrexham and bespoke to Wrexham. But there are other local businesses as well that could do with your support, deserve your support. Not always possible to do it, because you might have a case where you need to go further afield, but if possible, if practical, choose Wrexham this Christmas.